After the Capulet party, Romeo remains near Juliet's home even though her family considers him an enemy. When Juliet appears at her window, Romeo describes her beauty through images of sunlight, stars, and heaven. Their private meeting places love directly against family hatred. Romeo does not describe Juliet in ordinary words. He compares her to the rising sun and imagines her eyes shining more brightly than the stars. Darkness becomes beautiful because it hides him, while Juliet's face seems to bring daylight into the night. His language shows how deeply admiration has changed the way he sees the world. Juliet speaks without knowing Romeo is listening. She wishes he could give up the Montague name because that name stands between them. To her, a name is only a label. It does not change the person underneath. She imagines that Romeo would remain the same beloved man under another name, just as a rose would keep its sweet scent. When Juliet discovers Romeo below, she worries that her relatives will find and kill him. Romeo answers that love gave him the courage to cross the walls, and that the danger of her family's swords feels smaller than the danger of living without her love. Their words reveal both the excitement and the serious risk of their relationship. Juliet is happy that the darkness hides her blush because Romeo has hurt feelings she never planned to say aloud. She worries that he may think she has given in too quickly, yet she refuses to pretend. Romeo wants to make a vow, but Juliet warns him not to swear by the changing moon. Their love is powerful, but the moment is also sudden and uncertain. Juliet tells Romeo that her love is as boundless as the sea and that the more she gives, the more she has. When the nurse calls from inside, Juliet must leave, but she returns with a serious plan. If Romeo truly intends to marry her, she will send a message the next day. Their romantic conversation becomes a promise with real consequences. Romeo agrees to follow Juliet's direction and waits for the message that will tell him where and when the marriage can happen. Even after saying goodnight, Juliet calls him back because neither of them is ready to end the meeting. They finally agree that she will contact him at 9 the next morning, turning hope into a clear plan. Morning arrives, and Juliet compares Romeo to a bird that is allowed to fly only a little before being pulled back. They want to stay together, but the world outside the orchard will not wait. Their farewell is painful because it separates them, yet sweet because they now share a promise, a plan, and the hope of a future together.